Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is The Story Continues, part 30. 30 parts. We have been doing this. Hold on, let me turn off my heater. It's very loud. Okay, that's better. 30 parts we've been here. If you've been here with me from the beginning, I appreciate, even if you haven't, I appreciate you. Okay? We have a lot to get through today, as we always do. The time is it's 2:09. I was supposed to start recording at 1, but I did some channeling. It took longer than I expected. Listen, I accept that I have a slow moving energy. I am the Knight of Pentacles, methodical, slow. I take my time. I like to take my time with things, and I accept that part of me, because if I don't take my time, I will misstep somewhere. Okay, if I'm rushing, things won't turn out the way it's supposed to. And that's with everything. Okay, so how are you feeling today? I hope you're doing well. Let me pick this up. I hope you're doing well. I am doing good. Today I woke up feeling pretty good. I'm in a good mood. The sun was out, and when I walked scooter, the sun is still out. It was just an overall good feeling. The energy doesn't feel as heavy today. At least to me, it doesn't feel as heavy. It feels lighter. It feels different. At least today. Yesterday was okay. It was, I was busy yesterday. But today feels better. It feels better than yesterday, at least. Okay. Like I was saying, we have a lot to get through today. We're going to do channel messages. I'm going to pull for KAMALA. I'm going to pull for Jack Smith. My guides told me to focus there. I channeled Happy Black History Month again, guys. I channeled a few people, a few special guests. One person I channeled again was Harriet Tubman. I channeled her in my Let's Chat video, guys. If you haven't watched that, please go watch it. A lot of you don't watch my Let's Chat, and that's fine. I get it. To each his own. But you might miss something. I do talk about election stuff there too. I'll talk about a variety of things, but mostly what's going on. And I may channel someone who has messages. Okay, I know a lot of you like the channel messages, so go check that out. It's really good. It has some good messages in there. Okay, things that I think we all need to hear and think about. I forgot to do my protection prayer, so I'm just going to do that silently to myself for a few seconds, so bear with me, guys, okay? Okay, all right. Thank you for your patience. Real quick, what do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so if you want a personal reading from me, you could go on my Ko-fi. The link is in the description. If you need a link, just ask me in the comments and I'll give you the link to requesting a personal reading. If you request a personal reading, I've changed the system to where it's more efficient for me. Okay. If you request a reading, make sure that you send me a private message to let me know. I do get notifications when I get someone requesting, but sometimes it's not a reading. Sometimes it's someone just sending support. So If you send me a private message once you request a reading, I'll see it and I'll be able to look at the reading and respond to you where you are in the queue, okay? And what day your reading will be delivered. The past 3 weeks, I've gotten so many reading requests and I've been busy. Things have been really sort of hectic for me, so readings have been slow. They're starting to come out faster now. Again, I'm the slow-moving energy, but I thank all of you for your patience, for those of you that have been waiting, but they're starting to come out faster. I've created a more efficient system that works, okay? So again, if you request a reading, just send me a private message, and I'll look at your reading, and I'll tell you where you are in the queue and when your reading is coming, okay? Sometimes I might give you a day, and I'll have to push it back. I just, I lose steam, so I have to meet myself where my limitations are. I can't push myself, and I like to, I get a lot of serious questions, like deep life questions, and I like to personalize the reading as much as I can. That's not as much as I can. I just personalize every single reading, and I go in depth, okay? So it may take some time. Some readings take a little bit longer. It depends on the energy, okay? But they are coming to you. But I do enjoy doing the readings. It doesn't overwhelm me, actually. Only when I see the queue, I'm like, holy. But now that I have a better system in place, it's not overwhelming at all, actually, okay? What else? I think that's it. While you guys are watching this, focus your energy. Like I talked about, unless Chad talked about how we control the energy, how we can control the plane we are on, the vibration we are on. So I don't mind when you guys express worry or anxiety. I don't mind at all. I think like I talked about in the last chat, what I want you guys to do is focus your energy on there's something that happens to our energy that we put out when we find ourselves in a negative space. And always our first instance is to speak negativity out into the universe, the multiverse, the outer realms and the inner realms. So I want you guys to just really focus on, I know it's hard. I get it. I want you to focus on channeling that energy in a way that can be helpful for you, the individual. Okay? Because we all have to prioritize. Yes, we're a collective. Though we all have to prioritize ourselves. Okay? So that we could, function in the world. Okay? All right. So that's that. Let's get started. See, I have notes of what I want to talk about now. Okay, so I did that. Oh, hold on, there's things falling. Make sure nothing fall on the floor. Okay. All right, so channel messages. I did some amazing people. I will start with the hold on, I'm just looking for. Okay, I'll start with Miss Harriet. If you guys want to see what we talked about in the Let's Chat video, you could go check that out. It was very interesting talking to Harriet Tubman because she is fierce and steady and strong. She doesn't play, but she was, anyway, go watch it, please. Okay, so I forgot to ask her how she felt about Kamala Harris. And so I asked her. And the first thing I heard was, "This woman is a saint," she said. And I said, "Oh, okay." Then she said, "She will lead you to freedom. I respect her." I said, "Oh, okay." She will lead you to freedom. And then I asked her, I said, "How do you think this will end?" And she said, "It will end how it always ends. The people will fight. They will get, I said, how do you think it will end for Donald Trump? And she just said, "They will get him out." Okay. It will end how it always ends. The people will fight. They will get him out. And she showed me people marching. That's what she showed me. Like she showed me before. And I said, "How do we fight?" She said, "You fight how we fought. Use their weakness against them." She said that again. Weakness. She said that again. And I said, "What are their weaknesses?" She said, "Money, power," and then she said, "Elocution." And I said, "What?" Elocution. I was like, I knew what elocution was. I was like, that's such an old-timey word to say. And why is she saying it? As their weakness. And I Googled what elocution was to make sure I knew what it was. And, it's how you speaking clearly, communicating, in a well manner. Okay. And so I asked her, "Why did you mention the word, how is elocution their weakness?" She said, "They can't speak for nothing. Folks have to use their words. Folks have to shout." Hold on, I can't see. She said, folks have to use their words. Folks have to shout. It's one of the only ways to stop them, she meant. And then I heard her say, "They are afraid." And again, she showed me the people marching. Okay, this is what she said about using their voice. They can't speak for nothing, talking about the Republicans and people like Donald Trump. They can't speak for nothing. Folks have to use their words. Folks have to shout. Is one of the only ways. And then she said, "They are afraid," talking about Republicans. And then she showed me people marching again. And then she said to me, she said, I thanked her, and then she said, "Remember, I am always here to answer your questions. This is a wonderful time." And then at first I thought she meant like, "You mean what's happening?" But no, because her opinions on what we're going through is sort of just like, y'all be fine. But she's basically saying, me checking in and asking. She enjoyed that. And I appreciate that because I enjoy it as well. This is crazy, first of all. But anyway, next person, okay. I was in the bath. I was thinking about who else I wanted to channel. And it feels so fitting to do this month in particular. And I feel like I enjoy talking to past people who have passed, and people, people who fought oppression. Feels more important than some of the people whose energy I don't particularly enjoy being in. But anyway, my guide was like, Sojourner Truth, you should channel her. And there were a lot of things I didn't know about her. Only thing I looked up was her real name, Isabella Baumfree. And she escaped from being enslaved with her daughter. That's, I know more stuff. I know she's an activist. She's a pioneer. She used the law against slave owners. She took them to court. She sued them and she won. But these are things I found out as I was channeling. Okay. She was a pioneer for activism. She had her own spiritual awakening. This is what I found out as I'm channeling her and I'm feeling these things, and I was asking questions, and that's why it took longer than I thought it would, because as she was talking to me, I'm like, is she this? And then I would Google it and it would come up, yes, she is. And then she's talking to me and I'm like, I feel like she's this, from things she would say and how her energy felt. But she was an activist for African Americans getting educated, getting their education. She was an activist for women as well, being educated and having rights. Huge civil rights activist and pioneer. Spoke about women's suffrage a lot. All women, regardless of race. She's an activist for the enslaved. She spoke up. She spoke. Okay. But anyway, so I connected with her, and the first thing I heard was "Hello, child." She said, "Hello, child." And I wrote, I sat with her energy and I wrote nurturing energy. She's a mother, felt like. She is a mother, but she just has mother vibes. Calm and wise, I wrote. And so I asked her, how does she feel about what is going on in the country? She said, I think it's a real shame. I like to think that things have moved on from the past, but it looks like it hasn't, but in a different way. That's what she said. Hold on, let me see if I'm... Okay. She's like, oh, you think things would be different, that we've moved on from, but it looks like it hasn't, but it's looked in a different way. It hasn't. She's not acknowledging. I asked her about Donald Trump. She said, he is no different. It's kind of the same thing Harriet said. Miss Harriet. She said, he is no different. He is no different than the white man of my time. He is greedy. He is a sinner. And when she said that, she said it with such belief in sinning. And fiercely, he is a sinner. And I said, is she really highly religious? And I Googled that. I paused here and Googled, and it said, yes, she went to the Methodist Church, and she had a spiritual awakening and things like that. So yeah, she was very religious. I said, what will happen to him? She said, he will be judged. And then she said, he is not important. That's what she said. He will be judged. He is not important. And then I said, what can we do as a people to get through this? And then she repeated me saying, as a people. And then she said, as an individual, you must stand up for what you believe in, for what you know is right. Then she said, right is always right. God takes care of all those in due time. As an individual, she corrected me. Okay, I feel you. Right is always right. And then I heard the words due process. And then I said, why did you say due process? And then she said, because you asked me how. Meaning how to fight. And due process, she kept saying that. And I was like, And I was like, does she believe in the law? I Googled that. I feel a little bit ashamed. I don't know that much about her. I knew who she was, but I didn't know deep details. And she does believe in the law. She used litigation. She used, the law to sue people, to sue white men, and she won. She sued a slave owner for illegally selling her son, and she sued another slave owner for buying her son, and she won both court cases. So she believes in the letter of the law. She believes the law works. She believes court works. So she kept saying due process. And then when I was like, well, what do you mean by that? She said, well, you asked me how, meaning how to fight. And I asked her if she believes in the courts. She said, I do believe in the courts. They didn't let me down. The law is the law, and we have to uphold it. That's what she said. Crazy. And then I asked her about Kamala. She said she's a God-fearing woman. And then she said she stands for the truth. She stands for truth. And then she said she upholds the law. And then I heard her say, I heard guide. And then as I was writing the last thing, I heard guide. I heard she will guide you. And then I heard it again. She will be the one to guide you, she said. So this is what she said about her on the front. And this is what she said about her on the back. She will be the one to guide you. Okay, so that was Miss Isabella Baumfree, also known as Sojourner Truth. I found out a lot about her. I knew the basics, but when I was channeling and feeling these things, like, and Googling, does she believe in the court? How does she feel about the law? Is she a religious woman? All of those things were yes. And that's what I was feeling in her energy as I was channeling her. Crazy. Someone asked me to do Frederick Douglass, and I wasn't. I was like, oh, that's a good idea, but I wasn't going to do him today. But then my guides were like, no, do him and channel with him. So I said, okay. So I channeled Frederick Douglass, and man, I like him. I channeled him, and I know a lot about Frederick Douglass. I do know a lot about him, because his belief about what he called Christian slave religion is sort of how I feel. Okay, there's a difference. There's Christ religion, okay, which is, and anyway, but if you want to look that up. But anyway, I channeled to him, and I heard, hello, Kimberly, in this very deep masculine voice. And I wrote deep voice. You okay over there? Okay. I wrote deep voice, and he has a powerful presence, I wrote. I asked him, I said, what do you think of what we're going through in this country, or rather what's happening in this country? Yes, I asked about the status of the U.S. He said very simply, I am not surprised. He said very simply, I am not surprised. I said, okay. I asked about Donald Trump. He said he is a bag man, BAGMAN. And I said, what the heck is a bag man? So I paused. This is why it took me so long. And I Googled what a bag man was, and this is what came up. Never heard that expression before, ever. So the definition, it says, an agent who collects or distributes the proceeds of illicit activities. Okay, and another thing, a political fundraiser. And so I looked it up again, And it said the word bagman was first used in the mid 1500s. It comes from, hold on. Yes, so it says it could be a traveling salesman, but that's not what he was saying when I asked the next question. It says a person who collects or distributes money that was earned illegally, such as through bribery or drug sales. Okay, an intermediary in an unethical or illegal transaction. Okay, bagman. Okay, so the example they gave was he was alleged to have been a bagman for the mafia. Okay, those are examples. That's what he meant when he said bagman. He's a bagman. He said it so short and to the point. And I said, what? These old-timey words. Are you all right over there? Don't come over here, Scooty. All right, so yes, I call him Scooty. Yes, he said he's a bagman. Again, guys, everything I say here is alleged. It's entertainment purposes only, informational use only, okay? Anyway, so then I said, after I Googled what bagman meant, I said, well, who is he a bagman for? He said he is a bagman for every political figure who is corrupt and, what is that word? Who is corrupt and greedy? Hold on. Let me just double check. That's the word. Yes, he said he is a bagman for every political figure who is corrupt and greedy. And then he said it is global. That's what he said. That gave me chills. He is a bagman. And then I said, what will happen to him? What will happen to Donald Trump? He said nothing. He will continue to exist until he doesn't. That's what he said. And I tend to agree with him. His energy is more, he is like deeply rooted in, not realism, but he sees, he sees these kind of men. He has experienced these kind of men. And it's not that he's saying, oh, he won't get any, he's not saying that he won't get any, consequences. It felt like that's not what he's saying, but he's being realistic. Nothing. You know? And I said, what can we do as a people to get through this? He said, as a people, they all say the same kind of thing, but in different ways. He said, as a people, you have to stand up, share information. He said, you have to stand up, share information, know that you belong. You have a right to exist. That's what he said. I think I forgot something. Oh, yeah. I paused on that one. I asked him about Elon Musk. He said he's fraudulent. What he said, his downfall will be himself. That's what he said. And then he said he will not last long in this arena, he said about Elon Musk. He will not last long in this arena. Okay, back to what he said about how we get through this. Yes, he said, as a people, you have to stand up, share information, know that you belong, you have a right to exist. And I said, I asked him, if he thought we would heal as a country, if the country would change. He said, I believe it will take a long time, but yes. And I said, does he believe the country has changed? He said, on the surface, yes. At its core, no. There are people who, I can't see. There are people who, what the heck does that say? Oh yes, there are people who fight and that is what matters. There are people who fight and that is what matters. That's what he said. I asked about Kamala. He first said, she's very intelligent. And then he said, people do not want to accept a woman, but she will be accepted. Then he said, that is God's plans. That is God's plan. That's what he said. I was surprised. That is God's plan. So that's Frederick Douglass. He is a bag man. I said, what? What's a bag man? And when I looked it up, I wasn't surprised. But when he said that to me, these situations shock me because I'm still in awe that I can do this. And things, they're all so different, the people I channel. And it's amazing to me. And so I'm going through this new thing with you guys. And they say things, they say such old-timey words that I have to look them up. And when he said, I had never heard bagman before. I've heard trash man. Like a bum, a hobo. But I've never heard that phrase and what it meant. I was just like, wow, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. He is a bag man. With his deep voice. He is a bag man. Anyway. Jack Smith, guys. Back to the present. So Jack Smith, I channeled he felt busy. He always is busy, it feels like. But I heard him say, we are rolling with it. And then I heard him say, things are busy. Things are heavy. Okay. And I asked him, I just sat with his energy and listened and, wrote down those two things I heard. Then I started talking to him. And I asked him, is there anything you can share with me today? He said, I can share that we have moved forward with many plans. Okay. And I asked him, does any of the plans have to do with the U.S.? He said simply yes. He didn't say simply, but he just said yes. I said, can you tell me what I knew he wouldn't be able to. I said, can you tell me what those plans are, what any of those plans are concerning the U.S.? He said no. But then he showed me an image of mountains with pine trees in front of the mountains and what beautiful water he showed me. And I looked up where, something like that is. It said, the Appalachian Mountains. It said, the Appalachians. It said, Rocky Mountains, Sierra Nevada, that sort of thing. So I don't know what that has to do with anything. I don't know. You guys could comment down what you think. Okay. I asked him, are you working with Kamala Harris in any capacity? And he said very quickly, I cannot disclose that. No. Saying I cannot disclose that. No. Saying no to me. Not know that no, she's not, but very quick he said that. And then I left his energy. So that was Jack Smith, guys. Okay, Kamala. I connected to her. I always smile when I connect to her. She just feels, her energy's good. She feels good, busy, working hard. She's very happy. And I didn't ask her anything at first. I just sort of sat in her energy and listened. And I heard, "We are here as a reckoning." I heard her say that. And then I heard her say, "Let me be clear. We are not playing this time," in a very serious, very serious tone. I said, "Oh, wow. Okay." And then I talked to her and I asked, can she share anything about her plans to me at this time? And she said, "I cannot share much, but I can share things are progressing faster than anticipated," she said. Okay. Hold on. It's all mixed up. This is last. This is next. This is... Okay, I asked about how she felt about Donald Trump. She said, "That man," and she paused for a long time. And what she said after she paused, in between that, I heard like crazy stuff. Not crazy, but colorful, interesting things that she said. But she didn't say it to me, but I heard it in her pause. She said, "That man," and then she said, "is going to go down." But it was a lot of stuff in between. I don't want to repeat it. I asked about Elon Musk. She just said, "Oh, he'll be arrested." And then she started laughing. She said he has broken every law. I didn't ask when he'll be arrested. There's a process. Hold on. Wait. Weird. Oh, okay. I asked her, does she believe she'll be president? And then she said, "I'm not sure anymore, but yes." She said, "I'm not sure anymore, but yes." And she was smiling. And I said, "Why aren't you sure?" And she said, "The process, there's a tough process that has to be followed. Things didn't work out the first time, so I have to be careful." And it felt like almost like she was saying, I have to be careful not to get my hopes up, or I have to be careful about, I don't know. It felt that I have to be careful. Maybe like being careful getting my hopes up. But there's a strong, in this answer, but yes, there's a surety there. So I have to be careful not to do too much or get my hopes up too much, or be careful what I say, or how I answer this question. People have asked her this. Even now, they ask her this question. I saw it when I was thinking and processing and connecting to what she was saying. People ask her about this. People she encounters, because they know this wasn't fair. Okay. And I said, what is the process? What does the process involve? And she said, the process involves waiting. The process involves litigation. The process involves gathering the right information. That's what she said. I said, "Oh, I saw that litigation. I saw courts. I saw that in the beginning when I made that first prediction in September. And I said, if you guys don't remember what I'm talking about, you go to the very, very first video. It's called It's Not Over. And I predicted. I said, she won, but it will be very difficult. It will be long and arduous. They will try to block her and stop her, and the courts will be involved. I saw that. I don't know how that would happen now. I have detached myself from how it gets there and watching everything, observing everything play out, okay? But she's there. I ask all the time. I'm going to pull why the answer is yes, why my guides keep telling me yes, and process through that today. It's always yes. My rods, yes. I asked right before I channeled. I asked when I was channeling her. Yes. Yes. Will she be the sitting president? Will she take the seat of the presidency in 2025? Yes. It says, listen, my guides are pretty straightforward with me. And when energy changes, they tell me, they show me. They will say no. And here when she said, I'm not sure anymore. But yes, that is an honest answer. This is honest with what's happening, this thing unfurling. I asked her, are you working with Jack Smith in any capacity? And she said, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that. And I asked her, what can we do? All right, bless you. She said, keep the faith. We are absolutely going to be all right. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. So that's that. Those are the channel messages. I hope you enjoyed them. Okay. I'm going to pull for Elon Musk first. Okay. I'm going to do him first because I'm just watching him doing, this scooter doing strange things over there. Let me take this down, put this next to me. Okay, Elon Musk. What am I asking? Let's see how he's doing energetically. And then, see where his 𝐒𝐴LKAMA is energetically. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course. I could see that. Queen of Wands. Elon Musk. Sorry guys, I'm shuffling because it doesn't feel right to pull yet. They're telling me to keep shuffling. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Buddha's thirsty, huh? I'm thirsty too. Okay. Take your time. Jeez. Yeah. Governments. Look at that. He thinks he is the domineering force. Justice. You know what? I have to shuffle this again. Because this is old energy. If it comes up again, then it is his card. But this is old energy. If it comes up again, it is his card. Okay, Seven of Cups. Elon Musk. He thinks he's all that. He is sitting. When I tell you, he is delusional. He is absolutely, positively. People are saying to him, no, what are you doing? You can't do this. You have to do this. And this is what he's sitting in. Much similar to Donald Trump. He's saying, the Four of Cups. He's saying, psh. That's what he does often. He's saying, I do what I want. These are my toys. These are my toys. Ten of Pentacles, looking for money. Somebody's happy about what he's doing. Someone's glad for it. Someone's glad for it. People are worried though. He's worried too. He's torn between these two things. I mean, you know, this is a minor card here. Man, he is. Yeah, look what came up. It came up anyway. It came up. That is his card. This came up again. Justice. Energy and outcome, guys, okay? That's what he's worried about. This Ten of Swords. He's scared he's gonna lose his power. He's scared. Well, scared isn't the right word. He doesn't get scared. I don't know. But he's afraid of losing his power. Sorry about that. Man. It's all right here. It's all right here. Page of Swords. Gathering information. Oh my goodness. Another Ten of Swords. This deck has two. Oh, man. Energy and outcome. Okay. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what they gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That was his song. If you guys didn't watch my last chat, that was his song that my guides told me as an outcome for him. That was the song they told me. King of Swords. Where shall this go? Let's put this here. Two more. Two more. What did Frederick Douglass say? That his downfall will be himself. He will be his own downfall. The Tower. All up in here. Nope. Jeez. One more. Four Swords. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, that greedy energy. We have the Seven of Cups, living in a delusion. We have the Lovers, a decision must be made. A Nine of Swords, you know, anxiety and worry of something, keeping you up at night, fear. The Emperor, Four of Cups. This is the Emperor. This is the energy he thinks he's sitting in. I've been talking a lot. I need some. Hold on, let me move this table up. Okay, that's better. Very thirsty. Jeez. Okay. Thank you. This is the energy. The Emperor here is the energy that he's sitting in. He wants to be the Emperor. He wants to rule the world because, you know, he's an alleged megalomaniac. He is a Batman villain. He's every villain from the comic book or from Marvel that you could think of. It's, you know, because of his issues. It makes him feel good. Anyway, Four Cups. Okay, people are saying, whoa, slow down here. The things are happening. You can't do it this way. And he's like ignoring them because he's the Emperor. Why would he listen to peasants? Why would he listen to peons? He's going to do what he wants. He has the ultimate power now. And he does, you know, in a sense, because Donald Trump doesn't care what he does. Donald Trump does not care what he does. So long as he doesn't act like he's bigger than him, because he is bigger than him. Donald Trump is saying, I'm bigger than him. But he doesn't, this is about money, finding money, you know, what he's doing, what he did with the Treasury Department. It is about finding money. And sure, that's Donald Trump's motivation, but he really doesn't care because Donald Trump wants to punish us for embarrassing him in 2020 when he lost. Okay, anyway, the Hierophant, the government, Congress, okay, the institutions of our country, Page of Swords, gathering information, King of Swords, analyzing information, data, okay, that's what he's been doing. Oh dear, the Tower, not good. The Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords up here too. I mean, I mean the Ten of Swords. He again, guys, this is Elon Musk, his energy and his outcome. Okay. He's it's a lot of things happening here, right? So let's start here. We have the Queen of Wands, that energy, that dominating energy, who it's the Hierophant is on top of it. So it's sort of like he's in control, right? And with the Queen of Wands, there's just this dominating energy of like, I could just take over anything. That her affirmation is, I will. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is determined, and she is brave, and you can't really, this kind of energy is a forceful energy. You can't dominate the Queen of Wands. Okay, with the Hierophant here is the government. Okay, he's doing what he wants, but he doesn't see, like I said, they always put the cart before the horse, these kind of people. Villains, they're, when you think of villains from comic books and like Marvel and things like that, you think of their they're always their own downfall. They're just there's something very philosophical about how close they fly to the sun and just mess themselves up all the time, every time. Sometimes by making a speech while the hero is getting away, you know, revealing all their plans, or doing too much. And, you know, sometimes the Queen of Wands is known to do too much. Okay? And so this is what he's doing with the government. This is where he is. But then here is the Seven of Cups, right? And so he is looking at, I just heard the word like gluttonous. Okay? And so he's just like, yes, I have all the power. Like I could see this. He's like, well, I'm a nerd, guys. I like to make comparisons to video games and movies like Lord of the Rings, and anyway, he's just like vibrating with you know, looking at all of this here with the Seven of Cups. You know, it's like a choice. Oh my God, I have all these things to play with. You know, it feels like. But he doesn't see that some of the things in the cups are dangerous for you. The snake, it could be dangerous. The tornado there, you know, that's what he's choosing. You know, there's a fist here. The people. But anyway, this is where he is. And the Seven of Cups is a card of, it could be a card of deception. It could be a card of illusion. It warns against being, it warns against not being discerning, not curbing your impulsive choices. It warns against being delusional. And he's a delusional man. He lives in delusion. Okay, and so that's what that's the energy that he's in. He's saying, I have all the power, but he's missing he's missing consequence and what's coming for him, what's waiting in the shadows. Okay. He just cannot see. He can't see. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles up here is the money. Okay, the page of Swords here is him, right? The delusion here, the government. Page of Swords here is him pulling data, analyzing, pulling information, looking at it. He's looking at it here also with the Seven of Cups and saying, what do I do with this? Okay. And the King of Swords is him. Well, actually, I feel like this isn't his energy. Let me see. I feel like that's not him. I feel like that's someone watching him. Watching what he's doing. Scrutinizing what he's doing. Let's see. Front to back, or back to front is yes, guys. So this is yes, and this is no. Okay? Alright. Is this Elon Musk's energy? Is this Elon Musk's energy? It's saying no. Okay, back to neutral. Is this someone watching Elon Musk? Is this someone scrutinizing his behavior? It's kind of saying maybe. Let me ask again. It's kind of saying maybe. Okay. Is this someone watching Elon Musk? Okay, now it's saying yes. Okay, back to neutral. Is this someone scrutinizing his behavior? Is this someone scrutinizing his behavior? Okay, it's saying yes. Okay. Is this an authority figure? Back to neutral, I'm sorry. Is this an authority figure? Is this an authority figure? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I felt. So this isn't his energy. This is someone in his energy that is looking at all of this that he's doing. Okay. This is someone watching him and scrutinizing the King of Swords. Carefully watching what he's doing. Okay. I feel like I need to clean this camera. This is a sock, guys. Let's see if that works. It's like there's film on it. Oh, see, that's better. There we go. Okay. That is better. Like, what is this foggy thing happening here? Okay. So this is someone scrutinizing his behavior, his actions. And it's an authority figure. Okay. The Lovers is here. The Lovers is about a decision. Okay. A decision needs to be made. A very serious decision. And the King of Swords is on top of it, the authority figure. So maybe they're watching all of this. The Four of Swords here is about it's about reevaluating, taking a breather, taking a break. I'm not sure if this is his energy. I think it's his energy. It's not someone who reevaluates. And it's on top of the Lover's card. The decision. Let me pull a clarifier for that. Let's see. Real quick. Clarifier for the Four of Swords. What time is it? 3 o'clock. Now, if y'all give me an even more confusing card, we're gonna have the Star. Oh Oh, the Three of Swords is here too. Kind of told me to look at the top, but I didn't listen. The Star and the Three of Swords with the Four of Swords. This authority figure is evaluating and scrutinizing what he's doing, okay? And a decision is being made, perhaps. That's what I feel. Let me ask my pendulum. Okay. Is the Lover's card about a decision being made here? Is the Lover's card about a decision being made here? Okay. Yes. All right. I just like to double check, guys, for my own reassurance. Three swords through a heart with the Four of Swords there. There's something not good here for him concerning what this person is doing or looking at. Okay. And a decision or reevaluation of some sort. With the Star and the Three of Swords on top of the Star. The Star is about faith. It's about hope. It's about your dreams coming true. It's about your intuition. His dreams shattered here, perhaps. It's like all the stuff he's doing will be, all this power he feels he's gathering and he has. Okay, here, there's money and all of this. It's like coming, when you come here, all this here is this outcome. But when you come, it's starting to begin here. It is up here. You know, he thinks he's and very, very, it's like, almost like he, you know what, when I was pulling these cards, and I was talking down here, he has people, allegedly, watching things, and they come back to him and say, oh, I heard this person is, there are rumors going around that you are going to be indicted, you know, things like that, you know. He hears those things. I feel like he hears those things. Why wouldn't he have people doing that? And so it almost feels like he's, I just heard subconscious. Is the Star about subconscious energy? I don't know. But it feels like, you know, people are saying things to him and informing him of things. And it's the delusion may be starting to break as we move down to this side. Okay? That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, so the Nine of Swords with Justice on top. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are like, oh, Elon, you know, I heard this is how, you know, you're being investigated, you know, and he's putting on this like sort of attitude, and but there's some sort of worry here regarding justice, you know. Things are coming out of balance for him. Okay. And this person, this King of Swords, whomever this is, he may know. He doesn't care, but deep down he does. The Nine of Swords, he's like, oh. He doesn't want to lose his power with the Emperor here. But we have the Tower. We have the Ten of Swords, painful endings, you know, an ending nonetheless, but not one that it's a shocking ending. And the Tower is here sort of confirming that, you know, this deconstruction, this thing falling apart. I would say he's shaking things up, but the energy of the other cards is not affirming that. he's losing his power as an outcome. And it will be a shock. He sees it coming. He's not a dummy, you know? But he also kind of is just like in this, I have all the power, you know? But it's, at night, maybe he's like, when he's in his mind, when he's not out of his mind, okay, this isn't often, but Nine of Swords is like feeling of worry. Your worst nightmares happening with the Tower. And Justice is saying, yeah, I'm here. You know, I would say that sometimes with the Nine of Swords, it's like, you don't need to worry. It'll be fine. You're fine. You are good. Okay? These thoughts that you have are not really reality based. But then you have all of this. Kind of saying like, no, you might be right. Okay? Eight of Cups. Being forced, you know, walking away. And the ten of Swords is here. And sometimes with that, it's just like jail. Being arrested, you're being taken away. I'm just saying it. At this point, what's going to happen? It doesn't happen, or it does happen. That's what I see in the energy here. Bad boys, okay? Bye. Yeah, I mean, the Tower, the Four Cups, the people are saying, they're like, you're doing too much, sir. Here, this is how you do this. The right way. And he's like, this is my way. This is what he's saying. I'm the emperor. This is my toys. I'm the emperor. I'm not gonna listen to you. And these people are like, but this could happen. This is the end result. They're looking over, the Republicans especially, they are like, I don't care who you support. If you mess with people's money and their livelihood, they have a problem. They will get you out. For the most part. I can't speak for all of them. But this is his outcome. This is his ending. It will happen. Hold on, let me just display this. It will be shocking. It will be shocking. You could enjoy the power while you can. Enjoy dominating and, you're sure, being delusional. You're being watched. People are telling you. They're telling you what, Mr. Musk, I heard. I can see that. I'm seeing that in the energy. With the Page of Swords, too. Being informed. Just that, you know. This person is, you know, there's rumors. And he's just like, let it burn. I have daddy issues. I got mama issues. Just let it burn. This is how I deal with it, allegedly. So that's that on that. Let's do, I want to look at, what time is it? I want to assign a card to Jack Smith. Okay, let me ask, my guys. I saw Temperance there. I think that's him. I don't know why. I feel like that's him. Okay, so if this card comes up, it's Jack Smith, guys. Okay. Temperance. So I'm going to I didn't even ask a question yet. Cards are trying to pop out. I want to look at the reason why my guides keep saying that Kamala will take the presidency. And I want to know, I would like to know what they see. I mean, we see it, right? We know what happened. But I want to process this and through the cards. I never did it before, okay? So show me everything that you can, including people involved in this process that she talked about, okay? So why do you keep saying yes about Kamala taking the seat of the presidency this year? Let's see what comes out. Whoa. Okay. I feel very silly today. A different sort of energy being up high here. It feels there are different sort of guides on my shoulders. Y'all saw those 10 of swords in that tower around the emperor? Man, oh man, that's not good. You're being stripped of your authority. That's what that means. And it will be painful because you're not tempering yourself. Okay, why Kamala Harris? Can you show me? Can you show me, including people involved in the process? Remember, guys, Makruta and NATO is the Page of Cups. I don't know how they would be involved, but, you know. Like I said, they're saying it will be a shock to everyone how it happens. Okay. You know, when Hillary Clinton, quote unquote, lost, I was like, yeah. She wasn't there, you know. I didn't see her. It was like I was pretty set on the outcome. Like, yeah, I knew she wouldn't win. But let's see here. You wouldn't believe it. The Empress. It's the first card I saw. The Hierophant. Okay. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, it's the same energy. Oh, what are you guys telling me? Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. Six of Wands. I just heard the people, the people, the people, the people. That's what I heard. Three of Swords. You guys wouldn't believe it. Okay, 8 of Cups. That goes here. 5 of Cups. Here. It's telling me. This is the same exact. You know, I just heard they're like, you asked us this. You didn't ask this specifically, but you asked us it in the energy, and it's the same cards that I pulled the last time for her. For the most part. Judgment always comes up. Told me to put it here, down here. You guys can't see that. I'll put it here. And Justice, say hello. Say hello. Told me to put it right here. On top of that mess. Seven of Wands. Told me to put it right here. Chariot. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7 major cards. I mean, is that someone who is not going to be president? You could call me delusional. No one has, you know. But the process. Let's get back to it. The process. Look. King of Swords. That same King of Swords that was in the villain. King of Swords. I'll put it here. I'll put it on top of the King of Pentacles. No, it's telling me to put it down here. You know, the King of Swords could be that figure I saw in the scrying mirror. In my vision that I talked about. Where he was pointing down and saying, no more. No. You know, with powerful, someone who was very powerful. I don't know who that could be. 10 of Pentacles. The World. 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Moon. Down here. It's telling me 2 more. 6 of Swords. Right here. Up here. I can't see that, but that's okay. I'll pull it when I... 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Same. Nothing has changed here. That's why the energy... Okay, so I just saw Jack Smith, and he is near the card that I... Okay, so I don't have enough table room, but they told me to look at the top cards. I have to take this sweater off. Give me a second. Burning up. It just got really warm in my room. That's better. Okay. They told me to look, keep looking. I can't keep pulling because I don't have space. So I'll read it. The 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, the World, the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. This is the same cards as Elon, okay? Interesting. For the most part. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Right, then 2 of Pentacles, fine. Then here we have the 9 of Cups, which I've labeled as ally, like support, okay, NATO, allies. And not Mark. Jack Smith is here next to that. Okay. And the sun is after him. The sun. Okay. But anyway, let's look at these. So the question was, why do my guides keep saying Kamala Harris is going to take the seat of the presidency? Now let me do a pendulum swing real quick to show you what I mean about this, okay? And Donald Trump. And then I see, oh, but J.D. Vance is going to be, I don't see him either. They say no. They say no. Can you guys see that? It's right there. Okay. Back to neutral. Stop, please. Will Donald Trump be the United States president in the year 2026? Y'all see that swing? A heavy no. And if you want, my hand is not moving. Okay. Let's see. Will J.D. Vance be the president in the year 2025? No. Okay, stop. Back to neutral, please. Will J.D. Vance be the president in the year 2026? It is saying no. N-O, no. Listen, I can't, I won't argue with them. I won't argue. All I, I see, I'm told, like, this is going to be shocking when I talk to my guys about it. One in particular, the one that is from another world who has all this energy. I think they are here with me doing this. Right now, I mean. They're like, this is going to be crazy. This will be shocking to everyone. It would be unexpected. So I'm like, okay. Who am I to argue? All the crazy things that have happened to me, I have no choice but to believe. But anyway. The Empress and the Hierophant. The Empress, the plans that she thought she had to discard, and she's pulling them back to her. Okay? The Hierophant, the government, and the Empress is next to the Hierophant. Okay? Judgment, they're saying this is her purpose. This is her life purpose. The Judgment card is about life purpose. Finding your life purpose, discerning your life purpose, living in your life purpose authentically, truthfully, ethically. Okay? It is her karma, is what they're saying to me. The Nine of Wands. Not the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. My dyslexia. The Six of Wands. Okay, on top of the Hierophant. Victory. They are saying that she won. Because that's why she's taking the seat. That's why we keep showing you. That is going to happen. Six of Wands is about your reputation. Okay, it's about marching in with victory. It's a card of gratitude. Okay, and it's next to the Judgment card. All these major cards here. Boom, boom, boom. Next to victory. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords. And why? This is the process, I feel. The King of Swords, that person, I'm beginning, let me see. I know, I keep stopping and using my pendulum. I feel like they're, oh guys, this is a pendulum that I found too. That I lost. I'll talk about another time how I found it. But let's see if this is the same person that I pulled in Elon's, the same energy. Is this the same authority figure from Elon's pull? Is this the same authority figure? Okay. It's saying yes. Okay, stop. Back to neutral, please. Is this the person I saw in the scrying mirror with the suit and pointing? Is this the person I saw in the scrying mirror? Saying yes. Who are you? Who are you? Who is that? The person. Who are you? Let me see if any of my sign cards will come up. Let me shuffle and see. For the King of Swords. King of Cups came out. 9. Alright. King of Cups. That can't be Biden, right? I don't think so. I don't know. The figure was tall. I don't know. It can't be Biden. I'll ask. Alright, let's try. Let's see. And, you know, how? The sun is there. The sun, that's what came out. It was going to expose them. Let's see if this is Biden. I'm not sure though. Is the King of Swords Joe Biden's energy? Is it Joseph Biden? See, it's saying no. I didn't think so. It's saying no. Okay, well, we'll see. Anyway. This person, that it was an Elon's energy as well. The Seven of Pentacles is about building something up, nurturing, making something flourish, making something, why can I talk? Making something flourish or grow, okay? And this King of Swords is here. Why am I hearing a case? I'm hearing a case here. Okay, and the King of Pentacles is on top. These are two authority figures here. Doing this. Building something. And I'm hearing a case. Okay, and this authority figure that was in Elon's energy watching him. And this authority figure here, the King of Pentacles, are working. Wait a minute. Is that Joe Biden? How, though? Is this Joe Biden's energy? Is this Joe Biden's energy? No. I'm saying no. Okay. These two people are doing something. Okay. But we can't know with that. We don't know what. It's very secret with that High Priestess here. This is what my guides are telling me. These two people are doing something, building something up. I saw this a lot. I see this a lot. Seven of Pentacles. When I pull for Kamala, you know. So this is the process I heard that she talked about. Whatever that is. You know, she said things, waiting in litigation, but she didn't go into specifics. This is secrets. Because it's a secret. With the High Priestess. And the Chariot here. Why they keep telling me. Why it's not over. The Chariot is racing to the finish line. Whatever the secret is, that's what they're saying. That's gonna help push her to her goal, to the finish line, to where, where she belongs, so to speak. Okay. This here, this is the deed, the moon here. The things in the shadow. The Ace of Wands is here as this is part of all this up here. Coming from the Ace of Wands, up, up, up. Okay, to the Justice card and the Seven of Wands. And the Six of Swords here. Ace of Wands is a card of action. Okay. It's a card of progression, forward movement. You have the Chariot here next to it. The moon is the things that aren't out yet. Okay, the things that are still in the shadows, that are covered. The deeds, right? That's what I labeled that. Three of Swords is the betrayal, the disappointment that comes out for her a lot. Okay, and then as you move up, the Eight of Cups, the having to walk away. The Five of Cups, grieving the loss. Okay, but with the there's also lessons in the Five of Cups. Grieving the loss, and the Eight of Cups is here. Walking into something. Man, there's a big lesson for her. They're telling me. Being who she is, you wouldn't think she needs to learn lessons, but something is here where she has been tested in a sense. But there's more. You have Justice here. And that's what it all culminates to, they're saying. Finding the balance. Finding your purpose. Okay. Getting justice. Go to my first video. And you will see what I talked about. What I tweeted. Or maybe I'll look back. I don't really be on Twitter at all anymore. I still have my tarot up there. I didn't delete it yet. But maybe I'll post those posts and a screenshot of the cards I pulled when I made the prediction of she's going to win, but they'll cheat. I said that. And it'll be hard. It'll be tough, and the courts will be involved. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands next to Justice. Standing your ground. I mean, she said to me in the other reading, the other channeling, she said, I'm going to, what did she say? I'm going to challenge him, she said. I'm going to challenge him. I'm going to challenge him. That's what she said. She said that. And that's what this is about. Standing up for what's right. Protecting yourself. Those wands that it's all, oh, Kimberly. Remember what I talked about with the wands. Her standing there with the staff and boom, slamming them into the ground, and the ground is shaking. That's what this is. Let me show you the image. I know you're here somewhere. Bear with me, guys. I want you to see the image, okay? No, that don't make no sense that the card is suspiciously missing. It's not here. Okay. Oh, here it is. Anyway. Jeez. Come on. It suspiciously appeared. But this is the image. Okay. Slamming the wands down in the ground. Boom. Building this protection. Standing your ground for what you believe, you know. Against conflict and opposition. And the ground shakes every time she slams another wand in there. Next to Justice. And what she said, I will challenge him. Six of Swords. Card of healing. A card of moving from chaos into calmer waters. Is why she will take the seat, is what they're saying. When will that happen? They showed me flowers. Springtime, summertime, you know. We have to observe. We have to wait and see. We have to be patient. Patience is key here. Okay. In the meantime, continue to live your lives. Do the things that bring you joy. Be informed. Share information. Write the right information. Support each other. Whoa, see? Scoot is saying, yeah, you're right, girl. We're going to be all right. We're going to get through this together. Okay? We are going to get through this together. One hour, 42 minutes. I think that's it. I think I could stop here. Did I pull for Jack Smith? No, I didn't. I didn't pull for Jack Smith. Let's do that. Let's pull for Jack Smith. I had him on the list. I just completely forgot. Jack Smith. Look what came out. 7 of Wands. How he's doing energetically and what actions is he taking. Six of Cups. Interesting. I need food. I'm hungry. I know, it's a lot. I'm gonna do this. Jack Smith. Energetically and actions. He's defending something. Past lessons. The world is there. Look who came up. Mark Rutte. Okay. That was loud. Knight of Swords, like I said. He's rolling. Running to the truth. Transformation. Death. Alright, alright. Okay, I get it. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right with you. Judgment. Interesting. Exposure, 5 of Wands. Tell me to put it here. The Hermit. His mind is on treason. This is a card I labeled as treason. Tell me to put it here. Knight of Wands. Ten of Wands. Like he said, it's heavy. What did he say? He said it's things are busy, things are heavy. Things are busy and things are heavy. Oh, Tower. Told me to put it here. Things are heavy. He meant that. 10 of Cups. But somehow knowing things are okay. Okay, one more. 4 of Cups. There's one more thing we have to do. There's one last thing. We still have these 2 cups filled too. No, that's 5 cups. There's one thing. King of Cups, the World, 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles, yeah. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. He is not letting something go. It's stressful. It's a lot. It's painful. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. All right. What's going on over there? Oh, it makes me roll my eyes sometimes. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Death, Knight of Wands, the Hermit, Judgment, 4 of Cups, the Tower, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It feels busy. He is, like he said, he's in a different capacity and assisting, but it seems like he's taking a heavy, it feels like this week in particular, he's more upfront, meaning like more in the lead of something that is serious, something that is burdensome and heavy. Mark Ruta is here. Page of Cups. Page of Cups also is about doing things in a different way, creative, solving problems creatively. 6 of Cups is here with the 7 of Wands. Judgment is on top of the 6 of Cups. Judgment is about learning from your past behavior, past mistakes, taking responsibility. He's looking at that in some sense, okay? Learning from past mistakes. But it feels like it's outside of himself. It's not about him. It's like whatever I see him looking at something, viewing something, okay? The Hermit is here. He could be doing something covert, something that's confidential. I did label this as the card of treason, okay? That's what the Hermit also represents. Could be doing a lot of quiet contemplation here with these 2 cards as well. 4 of Cups and the Tower and the 5 of Wands. The Knight of Swords, he's coming in with the truth, rushing in with the truth, finding the truth, mental clarity, sharp mental clarity, and shrewdness there that I feel in him, in his personality. 5 of Wands, card of exposure that I've labeled that. On top of the Tower, on top of the 4 of Cups. There could be a slowdown. Is this a slowdown? Let's see. I'm starting, you know, I'm very detailed when I do the readings, but when I look back at them, I notice, that's why I keep pulling out my pendulum, because I notice when I do, I'm like in the zone and I'm going quick. And then when I look back, I'm like, why didn't I ask for confirmation? Or why didn't I ask to say that or ask that? So let's see. Does this represent, does the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Five of Wands represent a pause in progression? Does it represent a pause in progression? No. Okay. Back to neutral. Back to neutral, please. Thank you. Does this have something to do with exposure? Does it have something to do? Yeah, it's saying yes. Okay. 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 There are the bells. It's like, you know, when he's like, we're doing this, we have many plans, or we're rolling with this, or things are busy and things are heavy. You know, this is the kind of feel that here's this one, you know, this is it. Not this is it, but it just feels like exposing. I don't quite know if this has anything to do with our country. Because everything is so big. Everything is so big, it's beyond us. Let me ask. You know, and I sometimes I ask myself, but what would he, you know, he can't do much because the U.S. isn't a part of The Hague. They're not, you know, Ukraine is. We know that he is doing things with Russia. I saw in the news too, something, trying to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO, which won't happen, meaning that they won't, because it's going to be a lot of blockages, which is very upsetting. But they did join the ICC, so there's that. There's these three cards, the Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Four of Cups, have anything to do with the United States. Okay, so it's saying yes. Okay. Exposing something here. This thing. And it's almost, you know what I also just thought? It's like people are like, no one's doing anything. You know, no one's saying anything. Or there's a covertness here. There's a, you know, even the Four Cups appears to have, could be a card of apathy, or it could be like someone's appearing to not care or do anything. But really, the Four Cups is a card of also introspection, like deep introspection. This could be his energy too. He's thinking a lot about deconstructing and exposing. Okay? And it involves NATO. It involves Europe in some sense. Okay? And it involves rushing in with the truth. Ten of Cups is like emotionally he's good. Like he's busy, but he likes this kind of work. He likes it. Transforms him. And he wants things to, like I said in the last reading, he wants Donald Trump. And it's a lot of work, but he's cool with it. It's burdensome, but it's nothing he can't handle. I just heard he's handled worse things. Okay? So it's Jack Smith. He's doing something. And it does have something to do with the United States. It's covert. It is a deep introspection and like watching. Mark Rutte and NATO has something to do with it, has something to do with Europe. Okay, they're watching. He's doing something important. Okay, last cards. Let's pull some healing energy cards and then we'll be done. Okay, Scooter's calmed down. He's worked himself out, whatever was... Oh, look, he's starting up. He does, you know, sometimes he does this when he wants me to pay attention to him. I've learned that. I've learned that. Of the many years we've been together. Okay. But I'll be right with you. I'm going to do it because, you know, he's a doggy. Okay. All right. Manifestation of light. That's what that looks like. I'll hold it up so you can read. Okay, I'll read it. It says, I see the beauty in me. We got this card before. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. They mentioned negativity. We went full circle. That's what I talked about. Manifestation of light. We have to focus on the light. We have to focus on, you know, we have to focus on our faith and, you know, honoring ourselves and our feelings, but not feeding into the dark negativity that breathes everything that, you know, wants to bring us to our knees. Okay, guys? That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please, I never do this, and I told myself, Kimberly, tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? So please do. You always do. That's why I rarely say it, but I feel like I need to get used to saying it. What's today? Friday? I will see you guys on Monday. Okay? So enjoy your weekend. Do something you enjoy. Eat some good food. Laugh. Spend time with your family. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.